Hey guys, just picking a little okra this morning. We got quite a bit of it inside. This evening Mindy's gonna fry some okra tonight, this evening. You know, today's just a rainy day and ain't really got much done in the yard, but people have been coming by and they buying some trees from me and all. And well, yesterday I just had the idea, why don't I go ahead and sell banana trees, because I have banana trees, and I know I showed you guys my bananas, if you can see them up there. There's two flowers here, there's one there and one here, and then I have one on the other side of the fence back there. Okay, and you know, I was like, this is 9 years old, and it's pretty much contained in one little area. And I started thinking yesterday, because most people think when it comes to banana trees that don't get them because they're just gonna take over and you can't control them, and all this other stuff that goes along with it. But in actuality, there is a way to control them. There is a way to maintain your banana trees, and that's what I want to talk to you about today. Because maybe you're one of those people that you won't get banana trees because they take over. Well, let's talk about that today. Let's talk about that, because I want you to just realize that, you know, any tree that you have, any fruit tree that you have, if you don't really spend time and prune it right, it's going to hinder you from having a bigger harvest of fruit. Okay, all right. And I'm saying that because there's a way to maintain your banana trees, and it's just like a pruning, you know. Okay, so what happens is, and I don't have any here to show you because I cut them all off, but and you can see this spot right here, this spot right there, they had another banana tree growing out of it. Actually, they had one off of here too. They had two of them here. Okay, and they had one right there. See it? Yeah. So I cut them off. You just take your shovel and you slice it and stick your shovel on the ground and pull it up from the root. Okay, so that's what I did. Okay, so now if you just let them things grow, and this is what most people do, if they get a banana tree, they put it in the ground, and then you have like a mother tree, and she puts off smaller trees. And so the mother tree is not going to put any bananas out if it's got too many baby shoots that it's got to take care of, let's say. So it allows the energy to go for those other shoots to grow out and become trees. But while that's going on, those shoots become mothers, and they put out other little shoots. So the process just keeps going on and on and on. And if you don't ever do nothing about it, the next thing you know, you started off with one tree, and then you got 50, and they all look dead, and none of them's producing fruit. Okay, you don't even get bananas. So, yeah, because you have to cut off some of those shoots. And best thing to do is, like when you're first starting, which you have your one, when it starts putting your shoots, I would cut all the shoots off and replant them somewhere else, close by, but keep it separate from that plant, so that plant can grow and produce bananas for you. Because the more shoots that come out of a tree, the more chances that you're not going to get bananas on it. Okay, now you can leave one or two, and you'll get bananas. Okay, like there was one on this one and one on the other one, and I cut those off. Now there's some growing back here. It's hard for you to see, probably. Right here, see those green ones? Those are new ones there. There's two of them. I'm gonna leave those. I'm gonna let those grow, and then I have one on the other side. Maybe I'll go around in my backyard and let you see. But I'm gonna let those grow, because okay. Now this is what you got to do. Let me try to explain this. When this tree that has the bananas on it right now, okay, there's got to be a certain time when the bananas are ready. They're not ready right now, but when they're ready and I cut that off, once I cut that off, I cut that tree down, because that tree's not going to put out bananas again. It's only going to do it one time. So you cut that down. See, that's where people go wrong. People that get bananas one time, they don't cut it down. And that's why they only get it one time. You got to cut it down. It's no good anymore. Okay, so I got 3 trees here that's producing bananas. I'm going to be losing 3 trees by the end of the year, by the time before the end of the year. When these things are ripe and I can cut them down, I cut the whole tree down. Okay, and that allows those other ones to grow and to produce fruit. Now, a banana tree is not going to produce fruit until it grows out 12, 15 feet tall. You know, unless you have some kind of mini or dwarf tree, but I'm just saying your regular trees, and I don't even know what variety this is. Somebody gave it to me 9 years ago, and I put it in the ground, and this is what I have now. So actually he gave me three plants, and I put them in the ground here. Okay. So so you have to cut off some of those other shoots. Now that's what I did over here, and what I did, I went ahead and planted them in the ground here, as you can see right here. Here they are here. Now this spot, I dug this one up. Somebody came and bought one today, and I got somebody coming this evening to buy one. And then Saturday I have some people that's supposed to be coming to buy them, and I'm explaining to them how to take care of them and maintain them. And so when they hear how to do it, they, wow, okay, that's all it is? Yeah, that's all it is. It's really kind of simple, and it makes sense too. Once you realize how you have to do it, it makes total sense. Okay, so I wanted to explain that because maybe you've never gotten banana trees before, because you hear, you know, the people that say all that are the ones that didn't know how to maintain it, didn't know how to care for it. And then you got people that, because they heard other people say it, they just say that, okay, don't get banana trees, you know. And I'm going to tell you right now, though, you get banana trees, they'll be the best bananas you ever tasted in your life. And you'll be happy you got them, especially once you know how to take care of them. Now I'm coming around in my yard here. Let's see if we can get back here. Okay, you can see here I have some trees that I let grow on this side of the fence, and there's a bunch of bananas right there. Look at that. See that? Ain't that nice? So when that finishes blooming, when I cut that down, I'm gonna cut that whole tree down. Now I have, if you can see down here too, you can see here and back here that I had cut some of the other trees off of this mother. This is the one here that has the fruit on it. Okay, there's one back there. I left that one because when I cut this one, I'll let that one grow. And see, there's another small one back there. Now I might pull that one up. I'm probably going to pull that one up, because I don't need more than 3 plants a year giving me bananas. 3 plants, I'm going to have 200 bananas. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to probably cut that other small one off, and maybe I can set up and show you how. Let me go get a shovel. Alright guys, let's see if I can swing this around so you can see. Alright, some poison ivy here. I'm going to need to cut out the way. Alright, I had to cut some poison ivy out the way, and that's the shoot right there. Hopefully y'all can catch what I'm doing here. But you're going to take your shovel, and it's coming out of this tree here. This tree, it's coming out of this tree. Let me see if I can maybe kind of show you a little bit. This tree right here, it's coming out of there at the bottom. Okay, so let's see if I can show it. Maybe zoom in on it some. Let's see, can I? It's kind of dark in there, but there it is. This one right here. See it moving? Okay. So you're going to take your shovel and you're going to go ahead, cut it away from, and then you can go underneath. It's just an awkward place, and I'm trying to not get poison ivy on me. And I'm trying to get it where you guys can see. Okay, there it is. Where it's snapped. There it is. And there it is. That's all you how you have to do it. There's where I cut it from the tree, and I pulled it up, and you got roots on it. As long as you got roots on it, she's going to grow good. And actually, there's another one back here. It's going to be really hard for me to get back there. Let's see if I can. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this one out because there's one back there that I didn't know about. So let's go. Get this out. Hopefully you can see what's going on here. Pretty much break it away from the tree and then dig it up. Get underneath it, pop it up. There it is. Have it. Cut it from the tree. Look at that. Okay. Okay, and here's a big one here that I put in this pot yesterday. When I wasn't sure what I was going to do with it, but I'm gonna pull that up too, and I'm going to plant it out here, and I'm gonna go ahead and sell it. I have people calling about them. When I put that ad on there and I explained when I explained how to take care of banana trees, I started getting a bunch of calls. Okay, so all I'm going to do now is just go ahead and just plant these in the ground. I put the one big one in just now. I thought I had the camera on, sorry. I got 2 more to plant. And then one more, and this will be all I'll have for this year to sell, which I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It'll be 9. I had 1 I sold already. Well, there you go, guys. But so this year I'll make, if I sell them all, I'll make $100 off my banana plants that were given to me free. And then same thing with my my blackberries. I sell those for $20 a piece. I get 10 of those a year, and that's $200. So there's $300 that I pull in off of 2 of the plants that I have, just from them reproducing more plants. So the next thing I'm working on is my fig tree, because you can propagate branches and make figs, and I did that this year. I don't have that many, but I sold a fig tree this morning for $20, and it was a branch that I had cut off of my fig tree. And just to show you, right now, here's one, and it's a branch that I cut off. Okay, right now I have 2 in here. Now this one's ready to put in a, I want you to see, this one's ready to put in the ground. Look at it. See the roots on it? See that? You see where it came out of? Yeah. On that joint. So I need to know from now on I cut right below that joint. Now I already had propagated some. I didn't pay much attention. Let me just put this back in here. There we go. And this is one I cut off yesterday. And I'm gonna go ahead and make another tree from. Now, and here's my little fig tree, okay, that I've cut a bunch off of it, and there's 2 more fig trees right there that came off of it. So 1, 2, I sold one today. That's 3, okay, and 4, and I got this other one I got to get in the ground. 5, and then 6. So there would be 6, but the other one won't be ready for a while. So if I sold all those, let's say if I sold 5 of them this year, which I possibly can, for 20 bucks, that's at $100. So now I'm up to 400 bucks just having blackberries, and having bananas, and having figs. Now, I have a mulberry tree growing, and a mulberry tree works the same way. You cut the branches off. Here's a mulberry here, and you can cut a branch off and start another tree with it. So I have a mulberry out in front that I planted that I'm going to start doing that with the mulberry. I have an elderberry tree here. You can do the same thing with elderberry. Here's my elderberry tree right here. Okay, so I'll be doing that probably for next year. So I'll be adding elderberry and mulberry to my collection, you know, selling stuff off of my own plants that I have. You can do it with peaches. So I have my peach tree here that I'm going to be really soon going to go ahead and prune it, and I'm going to propagate some peaches. I'm going to give it a shot and see if I can do it. How I can do it with the peaches. So anyway, all right, guys. Hope this video helps some of you out. Maybe, hopefully, it changed your mind about growing bananas, because you're really missing out on some really good tasting fruit. Okay. All right. So anyway, guys, there it is. My blackberries, my bananas, and my figs. If I sell all of them, and there's a good chance I will, that'll pull in $400 for me for this season, just on those 3. And then next year I'm incorporating and building up and doing add more to my stock, if you want to call it that. So anyway, all right, guys, glad you could follow along with me today on that. Hopefully you learned something. If you have, and you think this is a good video, I tried to explain it as best as I can. Man, share the video, subscribe to my channel. If you know somebody that has bananas and they discuss it with it and they don't know what to do, man, tell them about me, that I can show them and teach them what to do with their banana trees, so they can get bananas, instead of getting in there and just go and cut them all down to get rid of them all, and then they keep growing back and you keep cutting them and they grow back and you're cutting them and they grow back. That's what most people do. They almost can't never get rid of them. But the thing is, there's a way to maintain them so that you can get fruit every year, get bananas. We'll get like 200 bananas a year. Awesome, awesome. So, all right, you guys be blessed, and I'll see you on the next video.